future new tax base for Indonesia.
Hi, my name is Rama Maheswara Putra from the Directorate General of Taxes, Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia. Recent technological developments have led to the creation of robots enhanced with artificial intelligence or AI that are smart, have capacity to think, are able to make decisions independently, and are currently being used in all areas of the economy. Consequently, it is predicted that various jobs will be taken over by AI in coming years. Bill Gates and Xavier Oberson are pessimists who believe that the use of machine learning, robots with AI, and more generally any form of automation will take over both white and blue-collar tasks in almost all production and service sectors. They consider taxation capable of reducing the negative externalities arising from the displacement of human workers by robots capable of doing the same work. Presently, humans are subject to income tax, whereas robots are not. From 2010 to 2019, Indonesia's state budget experienced a deficit trend. Moreover, from 2015 to 2019, Indonesia did not reach its intended tax revenue target. Not to mention, the addition of a very significant expenditure and incentive for handling COVID-19, which happened recently. It is likely that revenue challenges will increase in years to come, since robots' displacement of human labor could reduce the tax base for employment tax. As such, it seems that the government must expand its other tax bases to achieve its tax revenue targets and streamline government spending for development. First, one of the most realistic ways to tax robots without creating new tax types is by charging higher tax rates for the corporations that use robots. The solution seems reasonable, since corporations are responsible for making the decision to replace human workers with AI-enabled technology to enhance productivity. Second, a tax on imputed income. The system basically still taxes companies, but presumes robots to be equal to salary-earning humans. One potential method for taxing robots involves allocating an imputed salary to the use of robots that corresponds to the salary the company would have paid for human labor. Third, automation tax. This type of taxation will be calculated based on the ratio of corporate revenue to gross employees. This approach will tax robots indirectly in relation to the contribution of human workers to a company's revenue. The greater the number of robots replacing human workers, the greater the rate would be. Fourth, indirect robot tax deduction limitation. Some alternatives are available to limit the deductions claimed for research and development. The first method is to disallow all tax deductions for any investments in AI and automation machines. Second, a less extreme approach is to simply reduce the amount of deductions that can be claimed. And the last, Pigouvian tax. Taxes are deployed as an instrument to discourage particular negative behavior by imposing additional burdens to taxpayers, such as previously well-known as sin taxes, to reduce the consumption of alcohol and tobacco. The key point of this taxation policy is to avoid the mass unemployment happen in a sudden. To fund development, Indonesia must consider the best way to increase the amount of taxes collected to achieve desirable tax revenue targets towards a balanced or surplus state budget. Taxing the use of robots or charging higher tax rates for the corporations that use robots could be a way to achieve this. The collected tax revenue will be used for the benefit of the people, especially the unemployed. Robot tax, future new tax base for Indonesia.